Hey, we are up close and personal. Damn. Y'all are mad close. Let me move y'all back a little bit. Just a little bit. So I have a topic in mind. We're going to talk about how to live. Wow, I just skipped the whole word. What the heck? We're going to be talking about how to live a drama-free and non-stressed, non-anxious type of life. The type of life that's really good for your mental health and your physical well-being as well. The type of life where you don't have to worry about who you gotta text back and who you don't gotta text back. The type of life where you don't have to worry about your name coming up in any problems or any situations, where you're not worried about people having beef with you or having problems with you. The type of life where you can be by yourself and focus on the things that you love and things that make you happy. If you hear kids, again, my family's home and I'm not gonna just not film because of that. So that's the type of life we all want. We don't want our names in problems when situations come up. Sally said this, Sally said that, da 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 da. Like, you don't want ever your name to be coming up in things. So that is the topic of the day: how to live a drama-free life. So in the midst of that, little life update or whatever, I'm obviously always trying to come up with new content ideas and things to put out. So if you have any, again, please let me know, and I would most definitely take it into consideration. It is nighttime, in fact. Well, it's not nighttime, it is 6 something o'clock or almost 7 o'clock, and it's dark because of daylight savings. It just gets darker faster outside. I don't know. Yeah. We gonna get into some motherfucking things, okay? Yes, I have falsies on. Decided to throw them on tonight because I was just feeling a little extra. So yeah, we here. I'm yawning a lot. Like, I'm not even ooh, I know why I'm yawning a lot, because I haven't eaten anything all day. Serious, I'm being so dead ass. I haven't eaten anything. I was supposed to make food, and I never got around to it. But I will get to it after I'm filming this video. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Yo, that song, she ate that song down. Like, I love Krishan down bad, but Stewie ate that little shit up. I think that's her name, or Jordan, or whatever the fuck. And the part where she said, couldn't keep him with a baby, you should have asked me. I died laughing because that was just funny. That was out of pocket. Like, okay, how to live a healthy, happy, and drama-free life. First things first, cut off toxic people. If somebody is not bringing you joy and peace in your life, then what are they doing there? Because at this point in your life, if we're only getting older, we're not getting younger. I don't know if it's my age or what, but if we're in the same age group, my eyelids is itching, boy. If you feel like somebody is not adding to you, or they're not bringing you any type of peace or whatsoever, why are they still in your life? Stop keeping people in your life that aren't making you grow as a person. That's also something. You can't keep keeping people in your life. They're not helping you grow. They're not helping you evolve. They're not helping you evolve into something better and greater than what you were. You know, in life, all the time we're gonna spend time trying to evolve and change ourselves. That's not a negative thing at all. To try to want to be a better person, to want to be the best version of yourself, is such an amazing thing, and it speaks to your maturity and your character and the type of person you are. You're open to constructive criticism. You're open to changing things that you probably didn't notice about yourself that is being brought to your attention. So I say all that to say this: if somebody is not bringing you the fulfillment and what you need currently in your life, that doesn't make them a bad person. But if you don't feel like you need them in your life, or you feel like they're toxic, this is not just for toxic people, this is for everyone. Somebody doesn't have to do you wrong for you to cut the ties with them. Sometimes you outgrow each other, and that's okay. You outgrow certain people, you outgrow certain behaviors. That doesn't make them a bad person. It's just at this point in your life right now, that energy isn't what you need. Sometimes you want the fun energy, and you want to have those friends that you go out with all the time, and and maybe you are in a point in your life where you just want to have fun and go out, but your friends that you have now are just stay at home. They don't want to go out and experience those with you, and you might have to just find other people that will do that for you. Now, sometimes in that situation, you don't have to cut them out. You just have to be more social and make friends. But if somebody is bringing you down and they're not matching your maturity level that you're at right now, they're not bringing you what you need in your life, they're negative, they're just immature, they're all of that, you don't need to have that kind of energy in your life. Because when you're trying to go into bigger and better things, having that around you, you get influenced by the people around you. Like, we're gonna keep it all the way a stack. You get influenced by the people you keep around you. We're not gonna sit here and act like that's not a thing, because it is. The people you have around you can definitely influence you. Now, that's not the same thing as peer pressuring, because there's two different topics, okay? But yeah, cut out the people that you don't feel like are bringing you any fulfillment. They're not bringing you something you need in your life. They're dragging you down with them, or they're just not what you need. You outgrew them, and that's okay. So if you feel like you need to cut the ties. Like, society just does too much, in my opinion, about that. Cutting off people, it can be such a healthy thing. That doesn't make any of you a bad person. It doesn't have to be nothing big that happens. Doesn't have to be no type of drama. Doesn't have to be no type of anything for you to just want to cut ties with people. You don't have to keep nobody in your life if you don't want to. Number 2 is for people who are in schools or are working or whatever. When you're done school, go home. You do not need to be outside. I'm just speaking on experience, because I used to be the type to chill outside the school after school hours. School is done and I'm still there chilling. And if you know that after school is when bare stuff happens. It's when the most happens, fights, all of that. People save that for after school. If you're trying to live a drama-free life, why would you want to wait around after school? And if you're not in extracurriculars or nothing, soon as that bell rings, you should be getting on your way. You should not be staying back for nothing. Because when a fight happens, or somebody pulls a weapon, or somebody does something, everybody in that group setting is going to be in trouble. It don't matter if you did something or you didn't do anything. You're still gonna get the heat for it. You're still gonna get in some type of trouble being a bystander. That was something I did, I'm not gonna lie. Even up until 12th grade, I still did that. But now looking back, if I could do it differently, I would. Like, do not stay after school, because you literally have no reason to be there. For real. So as soon as that school bell rings, or as soon as you're let off from work, this is also for work as well. But I know nobody's gonna want to stay back after work, but there's some people that do stay back. After school, after work hours is when stuff happens, and you do not want to be a bystander or a witness to anything that happens if you're trying to live a drama-free and peaceful life. Number 3, do not gossip. Do not entertain in the whole gossiping whatever situation, because let me tell you why. When there's always gonna be that one person in the group who goes back and tells the person you guys are gossiping about what everybody said about them. And I've been in situations where that's happened to me, and I just had to learn, hold your tongue when it comes to people. Your opinions about other people, if they're negative, even if they're positive, keep that to yourself. Because when you're especially if you're in school, high school especially, people are petty and people love dragging on stuff and making a bigger deal out of something when it's never that serious. So if you hold your even if you say something good about somebody, the person that goes back and tells them can twist your words and make it seem like something it's not. So always hold your tongue when it comes to people. When people are gossiping about somebody, don't say anything, or better yet, don't even be around that, because that is some negative energy. If these people are your friends, you need to cut them off, because you just need to not be around that. Because if they're spending so much time talking about somebody they don't like, most definitely they're doing that. They're talking about you too when you're not there. So I just feel like if you're just not trying to be in drama, you're just trying to have a peaceful high school experience, which can seem impossible because high school is a very problematic place. They like to take people's words twisted. They like to pick on somebody. You could literally be going to school, going to your class, and ignoring and not talking to anybody, and people will still find a reason to bring you up and bring you into stuff. If you're quiet and you mind your business and you don't have friends in the school, you're stuck up, you think you're better than everyone, you're this, you're that. Then when you talk, You talk too much, you're annoying, you're loud, and when you're a mediator, you play both sides. It's like you can't really win in high school. But if you're trying to stay out the way as much as possible, bro, you just need to don't sit there and talk about people. Don't sit there and say your opinions on people, even if it's a good thing. If you have something positive to say to somebody or about somebody, go and say it to that person themselves, so that if you say it to somebody, they can't go back and twist your words and make it something that it's not. So yeah, either hold your tongue or say it to the person directly, but never talk behind somebody's back, because people can and they will go and twist your words. So that's my advice on that. Another thing is distract yourself. Do stuff that makes you happy, whether that's sports, extracurriculars after school. Like I was saying, it don't even have to be on school property either. You could be a part of soccer teams, ballet, gymnastics, all of that. So find stuff to do after school, because I know some of us just stay after school because we don't want to go home. So instead of being on school property, you could join something after school that you could do and keep yourself busy, but make sure it's something that also makes you happy and something you enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy doing something, why be a part of it? Don't just take something just to take it, because you're not gonna have fun. And the point is to have a drama-free, healthy, and happy life. So if you want to be happy, the happy aspect, do stuff for yourself, do things for yourself, do something that makes you feel good. Sometimes something that you love can turn into a job. If you like making YouTube videos, you like being in front of the camera, spend after school doing that. If you like braiding hair, get a few clients, rack up some people in the neighborhoods and do their hair. If you like doing nails, get the kits or ask your parents to get them for you, and you can practice doing nails at home. That's time consuming stuff that it has a lot of time that goes into it, but once you perfect it, you can literally make a job out of it, where if you graduate high school, you don't necessarily have to go to college if you don't want to. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you love something, do it for yourself. Ignore everybody else's opinions, because people are gonna talk anyways. That's something I've learned, bro. Even if you do something good, people are still gonna find ways to tarnish your name and talk about you. So it's like you can't waste your time trying to please people. You just have to do what makes you happy. So do something, extracurriculars, sports, a new hobby, a new interest, a new skill that you want to learn, and use it. Take time, the time you would spend after school, use it to try to perfect that, because you could be the next basketball player, you could be the next person on the NBA, you could be the next person playing professional soccer, you could be the next person, you could be the next nail tech, you could be the next hairdresser, you could be the next makeup artist, you could be the next fashion designer. Anything, bro, anything you love, you can turn it into a career path. You could be the next content creator, you could be the next influencer. I could go on and on and on. But if you love something, that could be even love making soaps. You like making soaps or lip gloss, you could do that and sell it, you know. So yeah, another thing I have is focusing on your mental health. Focus on your mental health and yourself and your physical. Well, we're gonna get to the physical after, but focus on your mental health and yourself, because once you do that, you're literally unstoppable. Nobody can say anything to you, nobody can talk to you. Once you get in that zen mindset, you're just so at peace mentally. Even if somebody is trying to bait you into some drama, trying to bait you into stuff, you're strong enough to know that you need to just walk away from that. Once you focus on yourself and study yourself, basically date yourself and get to know yourself for real, because we might think, oh yeah, it's me, like of course I know myself, but if you don't take time to really be by yourself and date yourself, you're not gonna really know yourself as much. You'll be surprised some things that you find out about yourself that you thought you knew but you don't. So yeah, focusing on yourself, even if somebody's trying to bait you into some drama, into some stuff that doesn't bring you any type of fulfillment or light, or it doesn't bring you any type of peace, any type of happiness, it just makes you constantly anxious. I don't know about you, but me being in drama, I'm always anxious. Maybe that's because I'm not a very problematic person. I don't like attention. Like, I don't like being in the spotlight, essentially. I don't like attention. I don't like none of that. I'm very extroverted when I get to know somebody for real. But if you meet me, I'm very introverted. I'm not necessarily shy. I'm just quiet into myself. But in school, I was a little extroverted. I talked to people, but being in drama, when I'm inserted into drama and stuff, and I'm just gonna be honest, half the times I've been in problems, it wasn't even my situation. I just got dragged into it, and that's the worst feeling. It's like, bro, I didn't even do anything, and I'm somehow still involved. Let me know if it's just me, but I get so anxious when drama happens and when I'm involved in it, because it's just like a never-ending, like, I gotta watch my back, because you know these females don't know how to resolve problems, especially in this generation. They don't know how to resolve problems peacefully. All they want to do is fight. They just want to fight, and it's not everyday fight. Like, fighting is so ghetto to me. I have fought before. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't fight before. I honestly regret all my fights that I've been in. It's literally been 2 fights, but even those 2, I regret them, because I could have gone about it in a better way. But I was also young, so I was very immature. But that is not an excuse. I still shouldn't have fought, and it had consequences, of course. But I just wish I went about the situations differently, because it did not have to lead to a fight whatsoever. But that's unmaturing, because I have not gotten into a fight since 9th grade. Like, let's really talk about it. So I've been very to myself since I had time in COVID time. Really sat me down and made me think about my life decisions and get to know myself for real. And I'm like, you're not a violent person. Of course I feel like I have anger issues, and I've been told that, but I'm not a violent person. I don't normally resort to violence to solve my problems. So why did I feel like in 9th grade that I had to fight? I just felt alone. I wasn't understood. I didn't have nobody to talk my problems to. I didn't have anybody to give me advice. I didn't have anybody to lead me towards the right path. I didn't have no type of guidance. So my thing was doing what everybody else was doing, which was fighting when something happens. When I felt like I had no type of guidance. But now, being an older sibling, like, for as much as I'm in the picture and I live with them, I'm gonna make sure that that fighting is their last resort, if not even an option, because that's just not okay. You know, my sisters, they go to school. My 2 sisters, my other one, she just turned 3 today. Today's her birthday, October 15th. Yerp. She's 3 years old, and I still can't believe, like, where did all the time go? But anyways, back to topic. I'm gonna make sure that my little siblings don't resort to fighting. That is so ghetto. I'm so sorry if this offends anybody, but fighting is ghetto. I don't think that's the option for all your problems. That's not a way to solve all the problems. Once you really get to know yourself for real, you start to just, I don't know, just focus on yourself and your mental health, because when you get mental clarity and you're genuinely at peace, I'm telling you, if somebody texts you, oh, you said da 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 da, trying to come at you, bro, you delete the message. That's been me, bro. I've had this, I'm not even gonna speak on this too much, because I do not care about this girl, but I've had this girl trying to disrespect me and come in my messages multiple times. And when I tell you I'm so at peace with myself, you know what I did when I saw those messages? I know a lot of people would have started clapping back, because I was angry, and I did want to respond back to her. But I called my best friend, and I was on the phone with her, and we were talking, and I'm like, you know what? You've not worked this hard to get to this point in your life for you to be responding to a child, because this girl's literally a child. Like, every time she had messaged me trying to come at me or disrespect me, guess what I did? Sorry. But guess what I did? I blocked her number, blocked her, deleted all her social medias, and I deleted the messages as well. I was not going to let that get to me, because I'm genuinely so at peace with myself. So I say all that to say this: when you're at peace with yourself and you're genuinely happy to be where you are, and you're just peaceful with life, and you romanticize your life and everything like that, you do not let anything somebody says about you or to you get to you or affect you, because you know who you are. You've studied yourself inside out. Nobody knows you like you know yourself. So you're not gonna let no little comment, no little sly stuff get to you, because you're just genuinely at peace with yourself. When you focus on yourself and focus on your mental and get to know yourself and all of that, you really start to see people that you feel like you've outgrown. People you feel like you're 10 times older than the people you're hanging out with. That's something I also went through, where my friends, when I took the time to get to know myself, I had to let go of a lot of people, because I realized that our maturity levels aren't the same. I felt like our maturity levels weren't the same. They weren't bringing me nothing. They weren't adding to my life. So what the hell am I still friends with these people? So I cut off a lot of people. Now, sitting here, I can only name 5 people that are my friends for real. And that's just what it is. One thing I wanted to say was, remember that drama is just gonna stress you out and distract you from your goals. I know everyone has goals and ambitions, even if you feel like you don't. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. Ambitions. Now it's starting to sound weird. Let me just shut up. But everybody has goals and ambitions and things they want to achieve in life. Everybody has it, even if you don't write it down. I have it written down, and I know some of the other people do, but some people just have it in their brains and stuff. But even if you feel like you don't have any goals, you do. You just have to dive deeper and figure out what they are. But everybody has goals and priorities. Priority is such an important thing. Once you set a priority in your life, everything else is out the window. That's why I feel like you need to have things that you prioritize in your life and that you're working towards things. One of my first priorities is God, and then my second priority is myself. That's literally the 2 major priorities in my life. So what am I doing? Working towards building a better relationship with the Most High, and getting to know myself and giving myself everything I deserve, healing my inner child, because she went through a lot and I just want to give her the biggest hug, which is not possible. So I'm trying to heal my inner child every single day. Those are my priorities right now. Do you think anything else is on my mind right now? Absolutely not. I'm not focused on no college. I'm not focused on no school. I'm not focused on nothing right now. Those are my priorities for right now. God's always going to be my priority, and myself obviously, but it's gonna get add on when I start college. That's gonna be another priority as well. But for now, college is out the window. That's what I'm trying to say. Once you have your goals and your priorities in check and everything like that, and your ambitions and all the things you want to achieve, everything else is like it's like music to the ear. Like, you don't pay attention to it. You start to just dust everything off you don't let certain things get to you, because it's like, girl, I got things to do. I got things to get done. Okay, this is the least of my problems right now. So that's how you start to think when so much is happening around you, but you have your head on straight and you have priorities and goals and things to achieve. You just block out everything. That's me right now with YouTube is one of my other top priorities. So you know what I'm doing? I'm getting my ass up and filming content every day. You think that little girl stressed me out? Hell nah. She's not even on my mind. That story is just funny. I just had one day I'll tell a story time about that, because that shit was just if you know, you know. But that story is just funny. Like, you guys are just gonna like die laughing. But maybe one day I'll tell that story. Right now, I don't really care. I don't give a fuck to talk about that little girl, because right now my focus is on building my YouTube platform and putting out as much content as I can and filming as much content as I can, but also making sure that I love the content that I am making. I was not planning to film at all. Promise you, that was not in my plans. But I just had a sudden wave of like, I'm ready to take on this world. So I sat at my little desk and I put on my little makeup. I put on my little lashes, and I did a little something to my hair, did a little something to my hair, and now I'm here filming a video. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Be in front of a camera, show you guys my daily lives, speak tell you guys my opinions on a lot of things, on certain things, being my genuine and truest self, while also showing you guys my daily life, taking you guys along with me on all the adventures and all the things I'm going to be experiencing throughout my life, showing you guys how to do my makeup, showing you guys my regular days, showing you guys my boring days, showing you guys me editing, giving my opinions and my advice to you guys on a lot of topics, because I'm not scared to speak my opinion. I'm sorry, I say what I say and I stand on it, and that's just that. So yeah, I also wrote you guys a little letter under this topic. I said, a message to everyone watching this: people who don't like you for real, it's their loss. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. If you do not get into drama, you will live a better and more peaceful life. All the drama is gonna mess with your mental health and with your grades. With all the stress and anxiety you are probably dealing with or experiencing, choosing to insert drama into that is probably not the best idea. It's just gonna harm you and your grades and your goals and priorities. You guys stay focused on yourself. It's people out there that don't like you for real. These people are not your friends. These people could care less what happens to you. You could get jumped and they wouldn't fend for you. Go where you are loved, go where you are celebrated, and go where you're supposed to be. Soon as you hear somebody's name comes up, just exit the conversation, because even if you don't say anything, your name will still get brought up. When you're asked about anything, say I don't know and go about your day. Just be very neutral in everything. The answer to any questions you're being asked is I don't know. That's it. I feel very passionate about this topic because I went through, and I'm still going through, something very much familiar. A whole bunch of drama. I've actually done a lot to put myself out of it, so I just feel very passionate, and I hope this means as much as it does to me to you. I love you guys so much, and I just want the best for your physical and mental health. Keep putting yourself first, keep getting to know yourself, keep exploring you and finding your truest self and being that. The right people that are meant to be in your life will come into your life at the right time, aka God's time. Please be gentle with yourself, do things that make you happy, stay out the way, make money, and be your best self. Kisses. Love you. So that is my little letter, my little something for you guys. I hope that made you feel good or look at things differently. I hope this whole video makes you start to really reflect and look at things from a different angle, because sometimes you might feel like you're doing the right thing and you're not, or you feel like you're not doing the right thing and you are. So do whatever you in your heart feels like is right for you when it comes to people. Deal with people how you think you should deal with people. That's not that I didn't mean it like that, but I meant if you feel like you need to let somebody go, let them go. If somebody's not good for you, let them go. Sit with yourself, focus on yourself, and be your best, truest, and amazing self. Don't let anybody ruin your character or take you out of your character or your elements. Don't let anybody take you out the character that you are. I saw this quote on Instagram today. It said, I stay away from people who bring out the person that I don't want to be anymore. And I think something like that. I felt that in my soul, because I look at it like this. I've worked way too hard to become the best version, or the version of myself that I've always wanted to be. And I'm not gonna let anyone, that goes for anybody, family, friends, a relationship, anyone bring me out my character. I've put in way too much work and continue to put on a lot of work into becoming the version of myself that I want, and becoming the best version of myself, which is being peaceful, not violent, not very vulgar, not argumentative, fighter, all of that. I do not want to be that. I do not want to be Miss Fighter. You're Mr. Fighter now. I don't want to be Miss Fighter. I don't want to be Miss in everybody's face. I don't want to be Miss Loud, Miss Vulgar, Miss Irritated, Miss Angry. I do not want to be any of those people. I just want to be peaceful and ambitious and get shit done, Miss Make It Happen, Miss Get the Money, Miss Peaceful, Miss all of that. I just want to be Miss Best Version of myself. So I don't know why I'm putting Miss in front of everything, but that shit sound like it's about to explode. Damn. But I just want to be the best version of myself. So this is to you guys as well. Do not let anybody bring you out your character. Do not let anybody bring you out your elements. If you are so at peace with yourself, get away from people. Stay away from people that bring out the person you don't want to be anymore, the person you've worked so hard to get rid of. Vulgar, Miss Angry, Fighter, I've gotten rid of her. Now I'm sitting here as a new person. I'm not the person I was in 9th grade, fighting everybody, arguing, cussing everybody. 9th grade, I'm telling you guys, if somebody looked at me any type of way that I didn't like, slap. Somebody said anything to me, slap. Somebody tried to touch me, slap. Like, I got that from Bad Girls Club. But it was very, don't talk to me, don't say anything to me, get fuck out my face. That was the type of person I am. Now I'm to myself. I'm getting shit done. I'm home. I'm not being in people's face. I'm just being me and staying where I feel comfortable and being where I'm accepted. So yeah, if you've worked so hard to get to know yourself and get rid of the person you used to be and you didn't like, why would you let anyone for that matter, who didn't even put in the work that you did or didn't even try to or anything like that, try to bring you out your character? Now, why would you do that? Why would you let somebody try to bring the person you worked so hard to get rid of back, you know? So I felt like that quote resonated with my soul. But yeah, I'm so happy today. I'm so damn happy. Today has been a good day so far, and it's coming to an end, but I can go to sleep tonight knowing I had a good day. But I'm going to end off this video right now. I'm about to go eat and nourish myself because I don't know why I haven't eaten anything all day, but I'm gonna go do that. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope this video answered a question you've had, or I hope this video resonates with you somehow, or you can feel where I'm coming from. Always choose yourself first. Drama is not worth it. It just brings you unnecessary stress and anxiety, and it distracts you from the things that are important, and that could be anything. It depends on the person, but they distract you from the things that mean more than, you don't need to be involved. If you're in school, just stay out the way and be about your business. Don't be in anybody's face, and just keep to yourself. Don't be bait into any drama, because that's just not good. Don't take the bait. Always take the high road. I love you guys, and let me know some more topics you would like me to get into, and I will definitely do that. More content to come. I will see you guys in my next upload. Your girl is out. Bye guys.